Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties, powered by EXP Realty. I'm a residential real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I do specialize in working in 55 plus communities, and I work with a lot of active adults. A lot of times I'm helping folks purchase in a 55 plus community, and I'm selling their home in another community that they may have lived in and raised their family in, or they lived there for 20 or 30 years. Maybe it's a larger home, 3,000 square feet, and they're wanting to move into a 2,000 square foot home. Sometimes I'm helping folks in 55 plus communities who are selling their home and they're moving into an even smaller space, like a 55 plus apartment. So the theme of that is all of these folks are downsizing. So going into a smaller space. So you need less stuff. And there's a lot of benefits to downsizing. So one, I would say if you're going into a smaller space, it's less to take care of. Your utilities may be less, it's less to heat and cool. And then in a lot of the 55 plus communities, if you're purchasing in a 55 plus community, the HOA takes care of the yard maintenance. So you don't have to mow your lawn. It's just less maintenance overall. So a lot of benefits to downsizing and going into a 55 plus community. Part of that is, though, especially if you're moving from a larger home, is getting rid of some things and figuring out what to take with you to a smaller home. And that process can be really daunting. And I have this conversation with folks all the time. So I wanted to give you some tips as to how to get started and how you can go through the process of downsizing if you're looking to move into a smaller space. So one, I would say start early. The longer you've lived in your home, the more stuff you accumulate. I see it in my own home here that I accumulate more and more stuff. If you've lived in your home 20 or 30 years, you've probably accumulated a lot of stuff. So it's time to start going through things and determining what should I take with me and what shouldn't. What shouldn't I take with me? And that process is always going to take longer than you think it is. So don't wait until a couple weeks before you're going to make a move. Start early, start a few months in advance, and start small. Start with one drawer or one cupboard a day. And that's going to motivate you and help you keep going through the process. And just give yourself time to go through things, because it can be hard to sort through things and try to determine what to keep and what not to keep. Two, I would say sort items accordingly. Just because you're going to get rid of some things doesn't mean you need to throw everything away. So you may have a pile that you want to keep, a pile of items that you plan to donate, a pile of items that you plan to sell. Maybe you're going to have a garage sale or something along those lines, or sell on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. You may have a pile of things that you want to gift to people. So I would sort items accordingly, and that's going to help you determine, start to narrow down and have a purpose. Like, where is this thing going to go? Is it going to be donated, or is it something that, we definitely need to throw it away? We have to have the junk hauler come and get it. So once you start kind of categorizing things, it's going to help you, know exactly where things are going to go. Three, declutter. So get rid of duplicate items, shred paperwork you don't need or files you don't need, or even better, scan things that you may need and save them on your computer. Label bins and boxes as you pack them so that you can help stay organized, and always get help from family and friends on making decisions. So if you're having a hard time, sometimes, having a second opinion can help. In that situation where you can't make a decision. Next, finalize what to bring. So when I'm helping folks purchase a home, I'm always trying to find a floor plan for them with dimensions so that they can see what the size of the rooms are. They can measure their furniture and get an idea as to whether or not there are things that they are planning on taking are going to fit in the space. Because you don't want to have any surprises when you get there and the movers can't fit all the stuff in the room and how you had planned it. So getting a floor plan, having those dimensions, measuring your furniture, and kind of doing a furniture placement on that floor plan can sometimes help. Also, you can always get a small storage unit. I mean, that can take some of the stress and the pressure off of getting rid of things. And that, might help you have a little bit more time, especially if you're starting the downsizing process later than you wanted to. The other thing I've seen folks do is, just have all the movers move the items that they aren't sure about into the garage, and they sort through them box by box as they get moved into their home. So that's another option as well. If you really need help and you want someone, a professional, you can hire a senior move manager. You can also hire a professional organizer to help you as well. And sometimes that's great because they're an independent, neutral third party. They don't have any special attachments to your stuff or anything like that. If you're local here in the Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill area, reach out to me. I do have folks that I work with locally here that have helped some of my clients in the past. If you live in another part of the country, I'm going to show you a website here. There is actually a website to help you with regard to, finding how the help that you may need to downsize. So this is the National Association of Senior and Specialty Move Managers. And regardless of where you are in the United States, you can put your information in and find somebody who might be able to help you in your area. So hopefully that information is helpful for you if you're considering making a move. Don't hesitate to reach out, or if you have questions about the Raleigh-Durham area, feel free to reach out. If you're just starting your research and trying to determine where you want to move to and you're considering the Raleigh-Durham area, check out my YouTube channel, Welcome to Raleigh. There's a lot of great videos, city tours, community tours, videos of listings, things like that to help you get acclimated to what is in our area. There's also more seller tips, buyer tips, and information on the real estate market. I look forward to talking to you again soon, and I hope you have a great day.